Listening to your heart. Why should you listen to your heart? Today, the moon continues in Pisces, where we have an invitation to let go, to go with the flow, to trust where the current is carrying us. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, August 21st. And with the Pisces energy, we have this bigger spiritual picture guiding us, asking us to remember that whatever it is that is happening is about something much bigger than our ordinary, everyday ways of understanding and working with things that are happening. So yesterday we were talking about letting go and the need to let go of old thinking, old habits and patterns that aren't going to be helpful, where we're headed. And today is a reminder that this Pisces moon brings some completion. So later in the day, the moon enters Aries, and Aries is the sign of new beginnings, of birth, of stepping into new ways of being and having that experience of discovery, finding our life force energy, finding how we want to move forward with sort of a new story. So as we complete the Pisces moon, we're completing a cycle of sorts. We are just past the full moon, so we're just past halfway with this particular moon cycle. But Pisces also brings the end of the zodiac in a sense. So things really come to their full maturity in Pisces. We transcend, we let go, we release the previous cycle, preparing for that Aries energy of courage and action and stepping into a new sense of self. So with the Pisces moon continuing today, and as it reaches the end of Pisces, the moon will pass by Neptune, the planet of spirituality, the bigger picture, transcendence, remembering that we are all one. There ultimately is no separation. In the ways that we think there is, right? The things that feel separate and distinct are really all part of one big truth, one unified life and love experience. So, when we connect with our hearts, we allow this bigger picture of meaning to guide us. And that's why Pisces energy is connected with intuition, with psychic energy. It's very spiritual. It's recognizing that in mysterious ways, information is transmitted psychically, right? So we can feel energy, even if we don't know why or how that is happening. So there's this sense of connecting with a bigger picture. We also need to let go of attachments, let go of old ways of being that are complete, right? Allowing that completion to fulfill. And so as we let go of old ways of thinking, old habits and patterns, we want to open to this bigger picture of wisdom, where guidance is available to us from something more, than what already is. And that something more is inviting us to step into a new cycle, a new beginning with the Aries moon that is so the moon will go into Aries let's see, I don't have it right in front of me. That's okay. It's later in the day. And so, here it is. It decided to update for me. All right, so 4:01 p.m. on Wednesday. And so that's when the moon goes into Aries. So that's Pacific time. So you'll have to adjust for your own time zone. And again, there's this sense of of really tuning in with our hearts, tuning in with spiritual wisdom and guidance, checking in with the bigger picture that might have information for us that our little minds and our little ego selves can't quite grasp. So feeling into your heart, checking in with your heart, asking what is true for you in the bigger picture, connecting with that. And then depending on your time zone, when the moon enters Aries, there is a shift in the vibe to this more fiery, more action-oriented energy. There is more of a sense of, okay, here's what I need to do, kicking into gear, kicking into action, starting to move forward on something. So that's how you can think about the day today. And the moon is waning. It's moving through this moon cycle that began with the Leo new moon. So we're focusing on creativity, self-expression, and it's a perfect time to connect with this bigger picture of who are you? How do you express yourself in the world? What is next for you? And again, checking in with your heart, not your mind. Your mind might have an idea about what's next, but your heart might say, wait a minute, there's more here to the picture than it initially appears to be. So checking in with your heart to connect with that bigger picture. It's a great time to be quiet with yourself, do some meditation, some time in nature, some connecting with the bigger picture and the mysteries of life. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for subscribing. I'm so glad you are here, and check back every day for daily videos with unshakable self-care from astrology, checking on the moon and other planets for the daily vibe. All right, thanks for being here. I will see you next time. Bye for now.